Welcome back to Arinze Easy Maths. Today we are going to be discussing on bearing and distance. Bearings are the clockwise angular relationships between two distant places measured in degrees from the north. The relevant directions are the four cardinal points. These are north, south, east and west. Okay, let's draw the four cardinal points. Have the north, the south, the east and the west. The first quadrant is called northeast. The second quadrant is southeast. The third quadrant is southwest, and the fourth quadrant is northwest. Okay, let's talk about bearing notations. Bearing notations. Basically, there are two bearing notations used. We have the first one. We have compass bearing. Notation, and two, three-figure notation. Example: for compass bearing, let's say south 36 degrees west, which is compass bearing. This is compass bearing. Notation. This is equivalent to 300. Oh no, it is equivalent to 216. Yeah, 180 plus 36 going to be 216 degrees, and this is three-figure notation. That's true. Let's draw this using diagram. Always draw your four quadrants if you are interpreting bearing. It's your north, south, east and west. 36 south 36 degrees west. For you to interpret this, go to south, take your reading from south and move towards west 36 degrees towards west, and southwest is on the third quadrant, so go to third quadrant, draw a straight line there, label from south towards your line. From south, the angle is towards like this, the direction is from south to west, and this angle here is 36 degrees. But in three-figure notation or three-digit notation, it's always from the north. It is measured from north, so which is from here down to this line. Of course, from here to here is 90 degrees, and from here to here again is 90 degrees plus 36, so it's going to be 90 plus 90 plus 36, which is 180 plus 36, and that will give us 216 degrees. That's the value, 216 degrees. This is the value in 3 digits notation. Okay, I met 90 degrees plus 90 degrees, this 90 degrees plus 90 degrees plus this 36 degrees, and 90 degrees plus 90 degrees is 180 degrees plus 36 degrees, which will give us 216 degrees. Therefore, from north down to that line where I will locate my place, the length is not given. I will just use arbitrary straight line to locate, to represent the length. So the 3 digits notation will be 216. So when given your log bearing in compass notation, you can always convert to 3 digit notation if you wish to, or if it is required. Thank you. Let's see this example. It says express the true bearing of 250 degrees as a compass bearing. Oh, this bearing is in 3-figure bearing notation, and we are required to express this as a compass bearing. So solution. Okay, let us represent this using diagram. Draw your 4 cardinal points: north, south, east, and west. Okay, each of these quadrants is 90 degrees. The value is we are to express as compass bearing is 250 degrees. Okay, so starting from north, because 3 digit bearing, the reading always starts from north. So from north here, this is 90 degrees, is smaller than 250. Taking another 90 degrees, which is now 180 degrees, it is still smaller than 250. If you take a third 90 degrees, it is 270 degrees, and it is greater than 250 degrees. So 250 degrees will be around this side. It's not exactly 270, it is 250 degrees, and it's on the third quadrant, and the third quadrant is south something degrees west. So, and the reading in third quadrant starts from south. So we have 180 plus this value to get 250. So for us to get it, we are going to subtract 180 from 250. That will be, borrow 1 from 2, remain 1, give it to 5, becomes 15. 15 minus 8 will be 7. So this is 70 degrees, and therefore we have that 250 degrees is equivalent to south 70 degrees west. So the answer is D. The correct answer is D. D is correct. The correct answer. Okay, let's see the second question here. The second question says that the bearing of y from x is 60 degrees. This is 3 digits or 3-figure bearing notation, and the bearing of z from y is 060 degrees also. Find the bearing of x from z. Option A says 300 degrees, option B says 240 degrees, option C says 180 degrees, option D says 120 degrees. Let's tackle this. Represent this on diagram again. Okay, the first one says the bearing of y from x. So go to point x, draw your 4 cardinal points, locate 60 degrees, draw a line to locate point y. This one is my point x. I'm drawing my 4 cardinal points. I'll call this place x. This is north, south, east, and west. They said it is 60 degrees. 60 degrees will situate on the first quadrant because it is less than 90 degrees. When it is greater than 90 degrees, we are going to take it on the second quadrant. Okay, let's mind this one first. If you have such case, we explain them. So you go to first quadrant, you draw arbitrary line. It's not measured, just draw arbitrary line. Indicate your 60 degrees here. So you draw another four cardinal point for point y. This is north, south, east, and west, and this is my point y. Another point z is 60 degrees from y. From this y, locate 60 degrees, you draw another line and label z. So from y, 60 degrees will be on a straight line with the first 60 degrees. This is my z, and this place is 60 degrees. Why did I say it will be on a straight line? It is because this is 60 degrees. This north pole, north-south pole is parallel to north-south pole here, also parallel to north-south pole here. So it means that since this 60 degrees corresponds to this line would be collinear, would be parallel. So these 3 points are on a straight line. Okay, so this is also 60, and since this place is parallel to this corresponds to this is alternate to this is alternate to this also. So I would say that this is 60 degrees because this is alternate to this. The question here says find the bearing of z from y. Oh, sorry, find the bearing of x from z. So from z, how can I locate my x? So starting from z, if I'm turning starting from north to locate z, which is the same straight line with this, I'll cover this distance, this angular distance, which is 90 degrees plus 90 degrees plus this 60 degrees. 90 degrees plus 90 degrees plus 60 degrees, and this sums 180 plus 60, and this is equals to 240 degrees. So the right answer is B. B is the right answer. Okay, thank you for watching my video. Please like and subscribe. Click all the notification bells so that you can get my notifications whenever I upload new video. Thank you. Please like and share.